No, I didn't jump, but I just think like
You had PTSD.
so
You were like,
right, and yeah, dude, I started sweating.
I should have put those two together. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're talking Alex Garland's Civil War, not the MCU one. All right.
We could have
His
Kick it
last
off.
film.
His last... Oh, yeah, because he quit.
Yeah, because he quit.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
And
I want to hear what
for
you guys are
good
going to say.
reason, dude. For good reason.
No, I
'Cause
like this movie.
he ended with a banger.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, my God. So,
Yeah.
this movie's great, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoilers, no spoilers. It's
No
in
spoilers.
the top echelons of the grading scale.
100%. 100%. I'd argue one of the best war movies of all time.
Honestly,
was about to say that.
We're getting an
I was about to
honors
say that.
degree, all right? Just know. All right?
I
On
mean-
the full scale,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going honors, baby.
Uh-huh.
I didn't expect this, like, because we all knew that it wasn't going to be like a traditional war movie.
Correct.
I did not.
Those,
I did not.
Oh, really?
I thought for a minute
Oh.
he was gonna play it safe and make like
and just go Black Hawk Down.
yeah, or like
That'd
a
be crazy, though.
I mean, I thought he was gonna really like lean into the whole like right versus left shit happening right now, right? And I was
Mhm.
fully ready to see this movie and be like, oh, fucking yawn. He's just preying on the division in America right now, and it is so fucking far from that. And it was
yeah.
this movie, and I've been seeing so much hate online for it, and I don't know why, but this movie's moving. It is so fucking emotional.
Yeah, I've seen people say that he didn't really delve into the politics, and that people are saying that's a negative for some
What?
people. But I
I'm
like
not gonna
it.
lie. As I'm watching it, though, I'm like, I feel like maybe people might think this is boring, but I'm having a good time.
Hold on, wait. But were people in your guys' theater laughing?
At a few scenes, yeah.
There's a couple times, yeah.
Were they laughing at scenes that they probably shouldn't have been laughing at?
I don't know. I didn't really laugh during the movie, but like there's some
I didn't
scenes
either.
that,
So,
yeah.
but I had some people behind me when he was tossing lye on the bodies. Thought that
Yeah.
shit was so fucking funny.
Oh no,
They were
No.
dying, bro. They were
I'm
dying.
trying to- I mean, some of it is like her, Kirsten being like kind of a bee.
Nope.
Like people
Didn't
were
laugh at
laughing at
that.
some of that stuff.
Nope.
But I'm trying to
I
think
think-
like specific scenes. Like
Mainly,
I can't
people were
really-
laughing at what's his face, Stephen McKinley Henderson, like his
That's the dude
like
from
him being an
Dune?
old man.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah. So no, they kind of laughed at that, but then
At
it was
those
like
jokes, yeah.
they laughed at the hillbillies at the gas station. They thought it was so funny that they had like people strung up in the car wash.
Brother, I could not understand that guy.
They thought it was
like
so
people were
funny.
laughing at those kind of scenes. Like the
That's
things that people
fucked.
were laughing at,
Yep.
I don't think were inappropriate like laugh scenes. I just
Yeah.
didn't find it funny.
No, I
Like,
don't. There's like dark humor, I guess, in this movie, but at no point was I like, I should be laughing right now. Because at every turn, you're just reeling from the fact that you just saw something horrific. This is such a
Mhm.
horror movie without horror elements. It's crazy, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
like the whole time I was watching it, I was like, I can't wait to watch this movie again so I can just feel sad all over
Bro,
again.
that's exactly how I feel right now. I almost banged it. but
Back
I was
to
like,
back?
I got cherish it.
Yeah.
I
It's-
gotta.
So everyone knows like Full Metal Jackets, like for the first part of the movie, the whole basic training thing.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
like the second half of the movie like is about like a journalist photographer or whatever, which is like he's in basic, but that ends up being his job afterwards. And it's like they go into like the actual towards the end of the movie, they actually go into the war zone or whatever. And it's just very interesting because they do that. I don't know if we're getting the spoilers yet or not,
No
but they
spoilers.
do something.
Give it a couple more
Okay.
minutes.
But like that movie, second half, it does. I was like, I wonder if he took any inspiration from that, from some of the things with the
He had to
characters.
have, right? I mean, how many
that's like
other
an all-time
times?
great movie, so
And how many other times do we follow a war journalist and it not really be about the war? You know,
yeah.
like this is. I just don't get
there's
how people
anything-
dislike this shit. I really don't understand it.
yeah.
Are we dumb? Are we like?
No,
Nah.
I think it's what's the ratings? Isn't this
It's
received
a,
well
it's
or
a
no?
77 audience score with an average rating of 3.9 out of 5.
Okay.
3.7
And,
out of 5
yeah.
for all audiences. So it's
I
like
critic
low
has it at
70s.
6.4. And
Yep.
then what does Reddit have it as?
I don't know. I didn't check.
A
And I don't wanna mess up the video.
7.62 with 2,000 votes.
But I think that's low. Like
I think so too.
I truly felt this
Yeah.
movie was incredible.
No, I think this is cinema.
I
Like-
think
Yeah, this is film, bro. This is
Yeah.
some
This
fucking
is literally.
film.
I think this is literally the perfect film that they took to IMAX because the sound design,
Oh,
the
oh!
fucking sounds,
Can we
dude.
talk about it?
The sounds. I legit thought I was getting shot.
Did y'all jump the first time that we heard a real gunshot? Did y'all
jumped
jump?
every time?
Bro.
Time I jump.
Go ahead, James, because I want to hear if you jumped or not. Because you're different. Because you've
no.
been surrounded by gunfire. So
Yeah.
you're me and Eric are civilians.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. No, I didn't jump, but I just think like
you had PTSD.
So-
you were like,
right, and yeah, dude, I started sweating. So like I was just like
reaching for your grenade.
everything about it though, like stylistically, I thought was cool. They do some like splicing of stuff. But the
We
sound
could say
in general,
photographs. You're talking about the photograph splicing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I thought that was so cool.
Yep.
I thought it was edited very well. I thought though too, like the sound though, it did sound like realistic, and it didn't sound like the times where it needed to be louder, it was louder, and the times where stuff was like further away, it's not too loud, and it's more like visuals. So that was pretty cool because that's kind of how
So
it would be.
you're talking about like the bombardments at night that we saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where they could have made scenes like that where they're seeing the shooting from far away when they're like, oh, you know, it's far away, whatever. And they're like, oh, it's getting closer or whatever. But it, like sometimes in movies, like war movies, they make that stuff way too loud when it's like they are like kind of far
Miles.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're super far away. Yeah.
You're only seeing the tracers like on top of the rounds, like because the way the belts are fed, there's tracer rounds that like light up.
Mhm.
But it's like you're not. But some movies that make it sound like it's right next to your ear, and it's like, bro, they're so far away. But then when
Yeah.
it was close and explosions and stuff, you like felt it.
Yeah, it felt so fucking real. It was crazy. There was the one time that I think we're both thinking of, Eric, when the gunshot went off and it cut from that night scene to the next day in a just a rifle went off. I like legit jumped and I like reached for
Yeah.
my popcorn to make it look like I was moving for that or
Yeah,
whatever.
no, I'm okay. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not freaking out. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was so fucking sad too. This was exactly what I want out of a war movie, though. I want it to just not be about the war, but to be about the people experiencing the war and like what it does to a person. Oh my god, it's incredible, incredible.
Dude, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, because I love the photojournalism highlight that they do in this movie,
Mhm.
and I'm like, damn, dude, maybe I should become a Sean Penn. Go out there in the trenches.
No, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Until
don't
your
wanna
block
end
gets
up-
knocked off and you're like, oh, fucking do the film for me, please. Develop
Yeah.
it.
Take a photo of me.
Yeah.
But I think it does do like it doesn't like obviously doesn't go straight into like, oh, you know, propaganda in a sense, but then it does. I like the way, or just like right left stuff. But I do like how when he's telling his speeches, he's like, hey, we got this, like we're good, like, and it's just so interesting to see how like political leaders can push like a narrative that may or may not be true.
He was gassing himself up. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, I mean that's like what politics is, though, right? Like, and he
Yeah.
was. I love that we didn't get a lot of them. The only thing we
Mhm.
got was what everybody else was getting for the most part, right? Like
Mhm.
him through the
Yeah.
radio and through video and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But like we didn't see what it was like behind closed doors or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I really love that shit. Oh man, I just
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it was good too, and I think the fact is, like having Nick Offerman play that role, I think he killed it, and also too, I think because he is a big enough name and face, especially coming off of like that Last of Us episode, I was like,
Yeah.
seeing the trailer, I was like, oh, dude's gonna be in the whole movie, so it was a nice little change that you expected him to be like. I thought it was gonna be
More about him and
yeah,
like what
like-
he's doing.
correct, like, and it was gonna be like two stories kind of at once.
yeah.
But it really wasn't. It was the journalist photographer's stories.
Dude, can we talk about Kirsten Dunst and how
Jesus-
how
man.
fucking stoic she is?
What a star! What
Yeah,
a
she's
fucking
great.
star!
And then
dude.
her husband.
So really quick, apparently he wasn't originally cast in that role. It was somebody else. And then I think it was a week before filming started on that scene, the guy had to
Yeah.
drop out. So then she was
What?
just like, "Hey, Jesse's gonna be here because we're filming. You might as well just put him in this role." And like,
Yeah.
No
bro,
fucking way.
bro had a week to get ready for that role and was
Mhm.
insane,
Bro,
breathtaking.
Yeah.
casually, just the
Bro.
most tense fucking scene in the whole movie.
It's
Yeah.
fucking Meth Damon doing fucking
Yeah.
Meth
Hey, come
Damon
on.
shit, bro.
Let's actually say his name, dude. He deserves.
I said that. I
to be
said Jesse
called.
Plemons.
But
But
come on,
also-
let's not call him that anymore.
No. But no. See, you're misunderstanding. Okay, you're thinking I'm saying it as a negative term.
Yeah.
But this is truly what he was in Breaking Bad. He was the same fucking guy in Breaking Bad. He just looked cleaner. You know what I mean? This is Meth Damon if he survived. Spoilers.
What's the other movie? The Frito, the one who mentions Frito Lay's. Is it
Oh,
game?
No,
he's
it's Game Night.
He's
Yeah,
great in Game Night. I liked him in Friday Night Lights, the TV series. He kills somebody in that show. It's crazy.
He's
Meth
a killer.
Damon, dude. Meth Damon's a killer.
But dude's such a good actor. Like
He needs an Oscar. He needs an
now
Oscar.
he took that diabetes medication, so he's looking slim though.
Oh yeah,
guess-
he hit that
yeah.
Ozempic. Yeah, they both
Yeah.
did. Good for them. They look good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we're
mean, he looks good. She looks great.
yeah, we're 11 minutes in, so I think we're good to do spoilers. So full spoilers,
We're
spoiling Civil War.
Who was right, Iron Man or Captain America?
I mean, you got to give it to Captain America always, without
Always,
a doubt.
always.
Nah,
It's
Iron Man
America's
did.
ass.
Nah, you're fucking crazy.
We should control the soups.
Nah.
Yeah, it is.
That was Iron Man's.
Well, it
No,
was
they're
the
right.
government.
That's
It was the government.
That's the boys, Eric.
Yeah, this is different.
Yeah.
different movie. But so did everybody die who everybody thought was gonna die?
I figured that Kirsten was gonna pass on the torch to old girl.
It was the minute that the younger what the hell's her name? We need to be better
Yeah,
about
I
this.
can't
I've
find
never
her.
seen her
Jesse-
in anything.
Jesse Cullen was the character's name, played by Kaylee Spaney. The minute she was like, "If I would have gotten shot back there, would you have shot me?" And she was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck do
What
you
do you-
think?"
What
I
do
was
you
like,
think?
"Oh no, dude, she's gonna die! No,
Or like-
Kirsten."
Or like the first good shot she takes of like the dude bleeding out, like, and then
Oh,
she's like crouched down low.
Yeah.
Eric,
ahead.
you know why she's. Did you think she was familiar or no?
No, I didn't.
She
The Walking Dead.
No. It's usually The Walking Dead, honestly.
That's
Yeah.
But
Priscilla.
no, she plays Priscilla.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm glad she was in a good movie that came out recently. That's awesome.
Come on.
Nah, dude, Priscilla's not even bad, dude.
It's
Settle
not bad,
down.
exactly. This is a good movie.
Yeah.
This movie's fantastic.
But she's also in the Bad Times in the El Royale as like
I
one of
gotta
the.
see that,
like,
dude.
she's good in that too, like in a very small role. Like I
Yeah.
actually do know it's one of those things where it's like I don't know this person at all.
She was in
And then you-
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, she got
She-
I mean,
She's
in
a
some
young
good
Lynn
stuff.
Chaney, dude.
Yeah, she's killing it.
She's
And
gonna
then-
be an alien Romulus.
Shit, I might watch it just for her. Fuck it. She was crazy in this movie. She was so good.
Yeah.
Um,
I
go
thought
ahead.
it was interesting though, like early on the character dynamics between like the group where it's just like Kirsten Dunst's like, "Hey, I just want to be me and you. We're only lugging around the old man because we need a car type situation." Why
no,
bring
it's
this
the
little
other way
girl?
around. So they're only lugging
needed
him
a
around.
ride.
Yeah, because he needed a ride and he was her mentor. So that's why she was like, he can come with.
Okay. And then the little girl, she's not a little girl, she's I don't know how old she
23
is.
years old is what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then old boy was trying to sleaze her up early, and I was like, "You sleaze bag, dude."
Dude,
You
he's the type of
sleazy.
character to do that though.
Yeah, he was giving off
Yeah.
those vibes for sure. He knew what he was
Yeah.
doing when he let her
He's
come
like,
with.
I'll take care of you. Don't worry. It's
And then
like,
I
bro,
take care of you.
in the middle of the night, anything you want, baby.
Yeah, you let me
Yeah.
know. I'll help
There
you
was
out.
a Walking Dead character in here though, which was kind of funny.
Who?
So it's from the World Beyond.
Mhm.
Yeah, so in the World Beyond, there's the scene so where they go up to a little camp, and the girl that's checking them in, and like, oh, there's no
Oh,
tents or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
one of the main characters in the World Beyond.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought it was so random though. But as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, maybe she has another role. No,
I love that you knew that. I love that you were like, oh, I know her.
She's
I
in
know
Solo.
Walking Dead people, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, apparently Jesse Plemons is uncredited?
No,
That would
Monsley.
make sense though.
I mean,
'Cause, like,
he's probably so expensive. Like, he probably did it as a favor so that it wouldn't, like, increase
His
the
wife.
budget. Yeah. No, but like if they would have credited him, they would have had to pay him like the rates or whatever for a credited actor. So
And
he
I
was probably
wonder
like,
too,
"Don't worry
though,
about it."
based on the situation, is if it's like okay, because I know you still got to pay him his rate or whatever.
I think
Um,
not if he's just like showing up on set and doing it as a favor.
You can't do like $1, dude. Like the
think he
old dollar
can.
trick.
Yeah. So
I'm sure there's a way around it for sure, though.
yeah. Wagner Mora, fantastic, so good. I don't like that people are calling him Kmart Pedro Pascal. It seems like he was.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, a little bit, but if
A
Pedro
little
was
bit.
in this role, it wouldn't have been nearly as good. I think this guy.
He would have been too good.
much.
Yeah,
He
he'd
took
have been
the
too
scenes.
much. Yeah. He wouldn't have felt
Yeah.
like a character. He would have felt like Pedro Pascal. You know.
You know, I was thinking, and I know this is a tangent, but let me
Say
just
it.
say it real quick.
Say it.
Eddie Guerrero biopic, Pedro Pascal.
No.
Wait. He
No.
can't get that big?
No.
Dude,
No.
He's old.
trust me.
No.
Trust me.
No.
I'm gonna get some pictures together, and you're gonna see their faces, and
you
then you're
can?
gonna be.
But no, I don't see it.
I
No.
don't see it either.
Stop putting that
Dude.
motherfucker in everything. We got so many fucking brown people out there who could play Eddie Guerrero,
really do.
and you're gonna
We
put
really
Pedro
do.
Pascal in it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Hey, just know when it happens, you heard it here first.
You know, fuck it. Antonio Banderas as Eddie Guerrero. Fucking
Hey.
run it, dude.
As an old one.
Yeah, as what he could have been had he lived.
A what if situation,
Yeah.
yes.
That'd
What
be-
if
I'd
Eddie
be into
Guerrero
that.
lived?
Oh,
He's
no.
a Universal Champion at 60 or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I was having a little hard time understanding Wagner because he would like mumble. I couldn't really fucking understand a couple words here and there.
Really? I didn't have that hard of a
Yeah,
time.
I'm about to say I didn't have that at all.
Maybe you're just being
Maybe
racist.
the gunshots were just too loud in my theater.
For
he
sure,
is,
for
he is
sure.
Brazilian though, Eric. You might have just been like, I'm not used to this
Eesh.
accent. So,
yeah, you're right.
You know.
You're right.
That's how it be. That's how it be. I thought
So-
the stuff though when they got with were they
The
the
two-
Western forces or who were they with in the end?
Yeah, so the
Who were
Western
those?
forces were the people who were like letting them tag along with them.
Yeah, storming
was-
the Capitol.
It was the
Texas
loyalists.
and
Yeah, Texas and
California?
California were the Western forces, and then the loyalist states were the ones who were killing reporters on site.
Because those are the
Mhm.
guys that are still like with the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the president.
Okay. I want to be part of the New People's Army. They got so much
Uh,
land.
Yeah, but that's all they got is fucking land, and you don't
Yeah,
even
but
know
they're
what they
just
believe
chilling.
in. Hold on, you don't know what they believe in.
Yeah, what if their beliefs are fucked?
Yeah,
Based on the characters, they were just waiting it out because they were in Colorado.
Oh
the
yeah,
parents,
that's true. That's true. They
They were acting like it
specifically
didn't happen.
yeah they specifically call out Colorado and Wyoming
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
like
so that-
people who don't give a
that-
shit.
That's my assumption. That's what that they stand on.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, we might have to get the Blu-ray just so that we can see the special features where Alex
Yeah.
Garland talks about each faction in the American Civil War. Oh, dude. I'm
And
so
I
excited
think-
for it.
I think it's so interesting because there's still so much more that but which is crazy though for there being like, okay, how do these factions break up? How is each thing divvied out? How do we get to this point? What happens from this point on? And even though as I'm watching the movie, I'm just thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm not thinking of like, hey, explain more to me. Like,
Yeah,
Nope,
exactly.
I didn't want
Yeah.
no more. Everything
think-
they were giving me was exactly
Yeah,
what I needed.
I want more now.
Yeah.
Like after the fact,
After the
because I'm like,
fact.
yeah, but
but
I
even
didn't
then,
feel-
it's kind of cool
Yeah.
to just have your head canon and that be it.
Yeah,
I hope
just
we
like
never
the,
get a
the
sequel.
mystery of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I hope so as well because they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna
Yep.
explain too much.
I would read another like median. Like I would if this was a
Like a
book
comic
or
book?
comic or something, I'd be down. I don't want another movie though, especially because Garland probably wouldn't be attached to it.
And he would probably fuck it up.
100%. I mean, dude lost the love for film. He said. So
I mean,
like,
he's never made a sequel, so it would probably be fucking bad.
yeah.
How many films did he make?
Like
he hasn't
5 or
made a
6?
ton. So he's directed 4. So the 4 that he's known for, he directed.
Mhm.
So Ex Machina, Annihilation, Men, and Civil War. And 75% of those movies are really good though.
Oh, he did the writing. I thought he did 28 Days Later, but he wrote those.
Nah.
He's written all of those movies though.
Yeah, and even like, I mean, Dread's weird because they have him as uncredited. I think it's one thing where he finished the movie because there were some issues with the
Yeah.
whole Dread thing in general.
Yep. Dread's fantastic though.
It's slept
It is
on.
cool.
It's slept on.
Yeah.
But no, like Ex Machina is like probably top tier.
Some
one of my,
people
like,
say that's his
sci-fi
best.
movies.
Yeah, some people say that's his best film.
I think Annihilation might be better though. Personally, I like Annihilation's story a little bit more. I love that it sparks a heated conversation.
Yeah.
I love that about that movie.
Hey Vin, we have a podcast. Click that.
Yeah.
Put that video. But I don't know. I think Ex Machina is well too. I love Natalie Portman, but Oscar Isaac though in Ex Machina, and then Gleason,
Domhnall Gleeson. Yep.
yeah, those guys are fantastic, and even too they got what's her face in there? Oh man,
They don't have. That doesn't
Alicia
have Daenerys,
Vikander.
right? Alicia Vikander.
Vikander, yeah.
I need to rewatch that again because I've watched it, but I've just watched so much stuff since then I've forgotten about it.
Coming to IMAX, no? Or did it already come to IMAX?
I think it already came.
Oh,
so what's this warfare thing?
I don't know. It doesn't have a link though, so that's why I didn't bring it up.
But also, it's like he directed, wrote it. It's a pre-production, but I thought he was done. I know 28 years later he's back on, but
Yeah.
dude's lying. He's back. If this makes me money, he's back.
It's gonna make money.
It's doing great for A24. It's like their record.
Yeah, this was the largest weekend opening of any A24 film ever.
Mm-hmm.
Animated R movie.
Along
No.
with legs.
For this year, only for this year. Yeah.
I was gonna say Deadpool is right there, dude. You better put some fucking respect on that name.
Because its budget's only 50 mil, but like it just if this thing has like the drops offs are like 40 to 60% each week, it's gonna be fine.
If
but it's
it
one of those type
drops
of
off
movies.
that hard. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing too, percentagely, it might not because $25 million in movie money is like not a lot compared to like blockbuster stuff. So like I think next like it could make 25 or 20 million, which that wouldn't be that bad of a drop off. I think the word of mouth could be strong on this, which would kind of help it. And then I don't know what else is coming out soon to like kind of combat it right now.
I mean, the only thing
Guy
that was
Ritchie
out right
movie.
now, yuck. That's not gonna do well. ahead.
What else?
I
can't
Kong,
think of it.
Kong X Godzilla is still out. You know.
Did it beat it or what was number one this weekend?
I think this did beat it.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
I
this
thought
beat
so
it.
too, but I just didn't
Yeah.
know for a fact.
No, this might have been the only thing that beat it.
Yeah, it was A24's first movie to hit number one.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I heard.
See that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of the
It's good
things
for them.
some of the things that people were saying in the negative reviews on Metacritic is that the story sucked and that it was aimless. There was nothing to it. They were
But
saying
they want to get fed this story.
I mean, but like
No.
what? Like, well, how was there no story? They literally laid it out. Two people want to get to the Capitol so that they can talk to the president before they behead him. That's the story. What more do you want about it? It's so
Well, that's the
weird.
thing.
But how did it happen? You know,
Yeah.
tell me about the politics.
I need the
Well, yeah,
origin
that's the
story.
thing. It is not about like the actual story. It's that it's not the story that they wanted it to be.
Right.
Like, they
I
wanted
think
this
that-
to be.
Go ahead.
They wanted it to be more of a war movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's just not that.
Yeah.
No, it's meant to be a story about photojournalists and how they take record of what's going on around them.
And how
And
they
the thing, it shows you like so how desensitized you can become to
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
Like, and that is what war is. And if you're constantly seeing war, you get and it's because like it's talked about in oh my god Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, it's like the Million Mile Stare or whatever,
Mhm.
which is very interesting because as the movie's going on, like Kirsten Dunst has that just stare and that just like, you know, stoic, like negative kind of thing, and the girl is like bright eyed, like she like sees the world in a different light. But once she gets that final second to final shot,
No. It was even before that. She was getting the stare. Or no, I guess she was emotional during those other moments. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, because even when they're like in the Capitol moving around or whatever, she's starting to get into it. But I do think it's that final photo with Kirsten that like really like that's it. Because even when they go to the final scene, there's like zero hesitation. Like
Yeah,
even
both of them are like, we gotta just go get the interview, whatever.
Yeah.
Forget our comrade. We got one job to do. We can't miss it.
I missed what he actually says, so which would kind of suck. Like, what does he say in the end? Offerman.
So he says, "Please don't kill me. I don't want to die."
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And the dude's like, that's perfect.
yeah, he said, "All right,
Yeah.
no, I didn't." He just say
That'll
like,
work.
"That'll work." Yeah,
That'll
Yeah.
do or something. He
Yeah.
says, yeah.
but the thing that I really liked is that the more that like Kirsten Dunst is like giving up, whenever it's like
Mhm.
shot on her, the close up on her, there's chromatic aberration around everything, and like
Mhm.
the colors are all shifted and off, and you're like, oh, she's really like disassociating right now. She's like really in the shits.
Dude,
And
she
then-
was breaking down that final scene just because her mentor died.
I mean, I
Like,
think
didn't
she was
take
just
any
over it.
photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she just couldn't handle everything that was happening. But like the very end scene, right as Jesse's about to take that shot of the president getting shot, you start to see that chromatic aberration around her head too. So it's almost like that is getting like passed on to her or whatever, is that the shell shocked nature of being a war journalist. And I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker knew what he was doing. Him and the cinematographer were in the kitchen, bro.
Bro, I'm
Cooking,
saying the
Cooking.
lenses that they had for this shit, I need to buy me one.
I mean, dude, this was photography porn. It was so
It was.
hot, bro. It was dude, the fact that she was shooting with the alpha body and a Leica lens. Oh, bro.
What a sick
I was
fuck.
like,
Oh, manual.
Yeah.
Oh, manual? Oh.
During time of war, you get what you get. All right.
No, I loved it because, like,
Yeah,
first
I
off,
liked it.
it's you're blending the artistry of that fully manual handmade glass attached to an amazing body that can capture everything that you throw at it, and her pictures that she's taking are breathtaking. The one where she shoots the dude who gets fucking set on fire is
Bro, holy shit. Can we
crazy.
talk about that?
It's crazy. She's taking pictures of dudes getting shot in the fucking face and then getting set on fire.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That shit was, my whole theater was quiet as hell during that scene.
Yeah. I mean, she's been through the shits,
Yeah.
dude.
But I love that though, because like that shows you, like, because we have these photos in real life.
Yeah.
Like, someone is taking a photo of somebody being murdered, beheaded, burnt alive, acid thrown on their face. Like, but like real people take these photos.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
never
just
really
crazy.
think about that. Yeah.
You don't.
Or what's
He's like, "Oh, man."
happening to those people. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, there's some terrible things happening in the world, but you don't truly like stop to think.
Fucking Sean Penn's out there right now, man.
They
Who knows
be
what
out
he's
there.
capturing?
I hate you, Eric.
So I don't think nothing new comes out next week, but then the week after is the challengers.
Dude, nobody's gonna go see
Who?
that. What? Nobody's gonna go see that. Fucking, I know. Okay.
I'm just saying,
Both you guys get up
A24, A24 is about to, they're about to make a run with this movie, hopefully.
Yeah, 'cause-
Dude, but I don't know. I have a feeling that the reviews are just gonna get worse. Like, so it's 77% on Rotten Tomatoes right now, with an average score of 3.9 from top critics. It's only gonna go down. I think it's probably gonna hit like a 65 from the
From
audience,
critics?
or from audience.
Oh.
I'm sorry. So
Okay, 'cause I was
audience
saying
is probably going to be 65, and I think
Mhm.
so. Top critics have it as had a 72%.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think most of the critics though have already like seen
Seen
it. They're
it?
gonna review
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. Audience though can drastically change for sure still.
I think it's going to keep dropping, which sucks, because then people are
I-
going to look at that and be like, "Oh, it's not good."
I
And
think
it's
it
like,
depends. It depends on, I guess, who goes sees it next. Really, like, is it gonna be people like, oh, nothing else is in, so, and only 500 plus is so little.
Mhm.
That's actually gonna go down. I didn't know it was 500 plus. I'm
Yep.
not. There's no point in you making a comment because when you
Yeah.
have that few, it's like,
We know what's going to happen. It always happens.
Yeah. I mean, just statistically speaking, like,
Yeah.
Unless it gets bombarded with like 500 plus good reviews,
I
which
don't-
is not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Nah, people are going to hate on it because of Kirsten Dunst. They're like,
no.
"Ooh,
People are going to hate on it just because what they think it's
It's about."
telling, right? Like, I mean, exactly. It's the same thing that I was going into it with. I went in with such low expectations because I was like, it's just gonna fucking make me hate Republicans even more.
Yeah.
It's gonna call me a libtard cuck. Like it's just gonna be shitty.
Yeah.
And it was. I'm so glad it wasn't that, dude. This movie does not make a comment on any of that shit. It like completely takes a step away from it. I mean, it's so nice.
The snipers said it themselves. They were like, bro, we're just killing them because they want to kill us.
Right, yeah. And he's trying to kill us because we're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
But what's cool about it is because that's the way this movie should be, because the people that we're watching the movie through don't have skin in the game.
They don't give a shit.
They don't care what side is doing what. Like, it just, the story is, hey, the president's about to go down, so we want to be the last ones to get it. If I'm sure if the U.S. or the loyalists, whatever they want to call them, were about to take over, and there was the other lead of the countries, like they would have been wanting the same thing.
Oh yeah, they would have still been there. They want to see somebody's head get lopped off, crazy style.
You think they lopped his head off?
No. If it happened in a different country,
they just put two in his chest and called it a day.
I mean, I kind of wish they would have shot him in the head. That would have been a crazy picture, you know? Blood everywhere.
I mean, I think what would have really happened, it would have been like a prisoner of war like situation. He'd been tried on war crimes. But I like the fact they're just like, nah, like we're looking for a surrender, and then a girl gets shot up too.
Yeah, his speaker or whatever.
Yeah, everyone in my theater was like, holy shit.
Oh no, I knew it was gonna happen. The minute she kept babbling, I was like, they're killing her. They're killing her. Yeah. She should just shut the fuck up. Bro, you lost. You lost.
The one lady that was in charge, I don't know if she's a sergeant or an officer or whatever, she wasn't having none of it.
No,
would an officer be out there on the streets like that?
I mean, this is one of those, probably not, but also this is like such a weird movie that I don't know.
Does it feel like they got some of the military shit wrong?
No, I just think like I don't know what's set up in this world. Like technically that's probably some kind of sergeant. Like I would think she'd be an officer.
Yeah.
But because it's a mission to go get like
it's like a rogue mission. Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt if there was that person saying, "Hey, I'm gonna take the mission." Like,
okay. I get that. That makes sense.
But what's always weird to me in these movies, and not just any movie with Secret Service, when there's like, White House Down, Olympus Has Fallen crap or whatever.
Yep.
I don't know why the Secret Service never wear like more gear. Like if you're about,
because they gotta look cool, dude.
I mean, but like, what are they gonna wear? They're dead.
At least a helmet.
They're dead, bro.
Some of them were getting shot in the head.
But what's the helmet gonna do when they're shooting at you with automatic rifle 15s, dude? That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you.
No, dude, doesn't go straight through them. Some people survive through like sniper rifles.
You're right. The first one doesn't go straight through, but the 15th one's gonna go through your shit like a watermelon.
The dude had a machine gun helmet.
Yeah, but if you died, the one guy dove on the desk and got shot straight up in the face practically. It's like, bro, you should. One, that was stupid. I don't know why he was trying to dive like that.
He was never going home. He was never going home. He knew what was going to happen, okay?
They knew their job,
I'm trying to give myself the best odds. All right?
If you want the best odds, quit. Walk away from the position, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way you're getting out alive, brother.
They would have shot you on sight. That would have been treason. We're in a treasonous world right now.
No, you say, I gotta go take a shit, and then you Tom Cruise run, dude. You're just out of there. You gotta get out of there.
No matter what, you weren't getting out of there because even the decoys got destroyed. A girl comes out the car, don't shoot
that scene was crazy.
And that was, who do you think that was, though, that got shot up like that? You think that maybe the vice president got fucking straight gatted like that? Yeah.
It could have been, yeah.
I mean, it was her. It had to have been her intern. Or the first lady. An intern. Stop. They just put a body in the back seat, hoping for the best.
Don't they got a bunker escape route? Like,
you would think that he would have been fucking walking all the way to Philadelphia or some shit at this point.
Something.
Like, get out of there, dude. What?
El Chapo had tunnels. I'm sure the president has tunnels.
He's got tunnels.
But do you think he believed that they really were gonna win? Or do you think it was all just
no way? I mean, because he's got all the intel. Yeah, he's trying to put on a good face. That's all. Because he knew, bro. He knew.
See, but if that's the case, bro, why are you still there, boy? Dip out, dude. Go to Camp David.
Maybe he was hoping. He was hoping for the best. Yeah, maybe he really thought that something was gonna happen. He was hoping that they were gonna pull a Nazis and overextend themselves or some shit. But like,
maybe.
He got
you know what's
Nazi'd.
crazy? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Are you kind of the loyalist states?
Yeah, they had like 30 states, and in the end, they're like, they only have what, Carolina that was backing them yet? Or there was like 2 left, and
No. The Western forces only had California and Texas.
no, I
But
thought
the
they said
Florida,
the loyalists,
so the Florida alliance was trying to get the Carolinas to start, like, to get into the war and like start fighting because they wanted to switch them over to the secessionists.
Okay.
So, but like, no, the Carolinas weren't.
So they
there.
wanted the Carolinas in the Florida alliance.
You're right. They were trying to
Okay.
muscle them into the Florida alliance.
Okay, so I might have just heard that because I thought they were saying that like, oh, they are down to like their last 2 allies, the loyalist.
I mean, yeah, no, that is true because when you look at the map, they had already made their way to DC.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm
there
trying to
was nobody
which
left.
2. Yeah, I just want to know which 2 states, like, because when she tells like, hey, we're rolling today, they're like the other.
So
like
they
the
were
ones
at
that wearing army gear.
Charleston.
Yeah.
The Charleston was the last bastion of hope for DC,
Oh,
and that was the battle that they slept before. Or yeah,
oh
that
yeah,
they
because
went
they
to
said we
sleep
missed
during.
it. Yeah, we had
Yeah.
just missed it. Okay,
And then they wake up and
Yeah.
they are storming a building with the Western forces for whatever reason, which is kind of weird. They didn't really explain that, but I didn't care. I was in it.
yeah, that was kind of crazy though. Like these people are just like everyday people. Like, and
I mean,
they're
but
just
that's
wearing-
what it is, though, right? Like in the Civil
Yeah.
War, they were just fucking farmers who had to buck up and start fighting people, you know, getting their
Yeah.
fucking faces blown
they
off.
went down to the town hall meeting, got a gun, and they're like,
But
all right.
All right.
It'd be so curious to see how that really broke down in real life, because if these broke off like states like this or whatever, in theory the states would have their national guards and the
Yeah.
loyalists would have their national guards and then the federal army, like the active duty army. But that's still so many forces that are like, and they're like armed forces. Like, I mean, they show like in The Walking Dead, like, you know, I talk about The Walking Dead a lot, but like they have full on military capability.
Yeah.
So like that war must have been crazy, because it's the technology and the forces compared to the original Civil War and in this movie Civil War is so far apart.
Yeah. I mean,
It
the
would
Civil
bang.
War. The Civil War was the bloodiest American war of all time. We lost the most Americans during that war, and this
Yeah.
would have just been that, but tenfold. You know. I mean,
Yeah.
they were using full artillery on motherfuckers out there, dude. They were
They had a
blowing up
fucking
parking
tank.
garages. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
shooting tank rounds at people. Like it. I mean,
But now they got like F-150s, and I mean they killed those 3 guys. I don't know if it was a 40 cal or 50 cal, but just for fun.
just to
Like,
do
they
it.
just had they just had machine guns.
Yeah.
They
these are
unloaded
random
that
Joes.
clip.
It was so. I mean, this movie is sick. Like,
Yeah.
this movie made me feel how people said The Zone of Interest made them feel. You know, this was so unsettling. It made me so sad. It made me
Dude.
feel so gross. Like, maybe I just got to see it. Maybe I'm so desensitized and such a sick fuck
I think
that
that's
I
why
had to see
it's
it.
because he used American soil, and like we're like, oh, nothing's gonna touch us ever.
I mean,
and
I
then all
don't
of a
think
sudden we
that.
see
I
these-
personally think that Mexico could throw hands. So, you know,
I
I'm not one of
mean,
those. The
you know how I
cartel's
feel about
crazy,
that.
bro. The cartel's crazy.
Dude, the cartel is paid by the CIA. The cartel ended up working for America. And they'll be
No,
like,
the
hey,
cartel would have teamed up with Texas. Crazy, bro. The cartel was like, "Oh, we're about to take over America, baby.
Hey,
We're running it."
let's take it back.
I mean, they
Let's
were
give us-
probably funneling guns into the Texas forces, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's another thing too. Like,
Yeah.
what would the rest of the world be doing? Because this is
They
straight
be,
up Civil
they be
War.
eating that
Like,
popcorn, baby. They be like, "Oh
Hands
my
off.
god, yeah."
I thought the inflation thing was pretty cool too. It was just like a random throwaway though.
But like,
they're
it's
like,
so
oh,
$300.
cool that
It's like, oh, chips and a sandwich. Then she's like, Canadian. He's like, Canadian?
Hold up, hold
You got the
up.
Canadian dollars? That's really worth $300.
Yeah, let me holster my shit. Hold on, now we can start
Yeah.
talking. But like little shit like that tiny world building is so good. I mean, I think it's what Alex Garland does best, though, right? Because that's what
Yeah.
makes the 28 Days Later series so good too. There's like little hints of what happened, but like you're only getting it from one person's perspective, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh man,
I
this
need
is
to watch that somehow.
they're good. I'm come on, man, you know they're on something.
I know, but they're not on any streaming, and they're not selling the DVDs anymore. So
No, they're on streaming. You just gotta
So,
go to
like,
the right site.
In the,
yeah.
in the Jesse scene, like I knew like
Which
secondary
Jesse
characters were gonna die. I mean, he only had one
Jesse
scene, right?
Plemons.
Oh, Jesse
Yeah, he
Plemons. Jesse was the name
Yeah.
of the main character.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was like,
mean, the
what are you
girl.
talking about?
yeah.
Gotcha.
She's the main character.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I wasn't calling them.
No,
by
I know,
their
I know, I
character
know.
names. Yeah. But then once I said, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it clicks. But once he said he was from Hong Kong, I was like,
Bro,
oh,
he fucked
dude.
up.
But he was freaking out, bro. He just saw his boy get shot down. If he
Yeah.
would have shot one of you guys, I would have been like, I would have been like, what do I even do right now? He's just gonna kill me because I'm Asian. Like what?
I'm from Indiana.
Yeah.
So what were they? What forces were they?
They were Western forces. Oh no.
Western?
They were. I mean, they went through the Virginias, so but they were ready to kill the press, so they had to have been loyalists.
Yeah, loyalists.
So maybe it would have been all right.
No,
Indiana,
maybe.
you're saying?
Yeah,
Midwest?
Indiana would have been all right. Yeah, no, because he
Yeah.
was. Yeah, so the Midwest would have been fine, and then he was okay with the New People's Army. So like, it's hard to tell. He also just seemed like he had cracked, and he was a crazy person.
For
and
sure.
He just wanted to
kill
shoot
people.
someone.
Yeah.
exactly.
So Joel, like being from Florida, I was like,
I think he wanted to. I think he wanted to rap back to him though. Rap back to him. And
Yeah,
be like,
he was going to.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me about Florida more and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah,
didn't get the chance to.
and then because the new people aren't a problem really. They're kind of playing Switzerland, I think, based on just the little information I have.
Right, yeah.
So I think they would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just wanted to see who was going to win. They were like, whoever wins, we win. It doesn't matter.
Where's
Yeah,
Missouri?
we'll bend the knee.
Missouri is right next to Illinois. It's bottom left of Illinois, so they are part of the alliance.
Oh, they might have killed her too, but she was young.
No, she was young. Yeah.
She could have been, trained or whatever. I don't know.
But like, also, Missouri is loyalist. Like, I think she would have been fine. He just wanted to know
they are.
what
See,
kind of
that's what I'm
American.
saying. I can't. I don't be knowing geography like that. So
It's
I was like, I was
cool.
trying to figure out.
So
if she's-
Illinois bottom left. That's Missouri.
Yeah.
Oh, then she's Gucci. Yeah,
I thought I said
they
that,
were
but
good.
I must have missed.
You did.
You did, but I'm not looking at. I went too down. I went down too far.
Yeah.
Like,
you went to Wyoming or whatever the fuck. No, what is
yeah,
that?
like,
What is that down
I went
there?
past Kentucky and I went next.
You
to, like,
went to
Kentucky and
Arkansas,
Tennessee.
dude. That's what you went to. Was
Yeah.
Arkansas?
Yeah. Now I see.
Yeah.
All right. She was Gucci.
Yeah, she'd have been.
Oh boy, though, Joe dead.
Joel,
He
I
would've
think
been
would have
dead.
been dead. Yeah, I don't think he was making it out,
Oh
especially
man,
with.
with that car though.
Oh my boy, the Mentant went in, dude. He blew his ass away, bro. That was the most visceral car hit I've ever seen in my entire life, though.
It felt real,
It
dude.
came out
The
of
way those
fucking
bodies
nowhere.
flew.
Dude, and then the way the thud sounded when he broke all of his bones in his body, and then he's like, "Get in the car!"
And then the way she had to fucking crawl over those bodies, it was all
Covered in
completely
lye.
silent.
I don't even
Hey,
know.
they-
She would have had chemical burns on her arm, bro, covered in lye
Yeah.
like that.
Hey, they some hoes though. They didn't even try to stop the bleeding. They just let my man's bleed out. They didn't even
What
try
are they
to
gonna
pack no
do?
wounds.
What are they gonna do?
Man,
They don't know
They
how to
got-
fucking do that.
Pack the wound with what?
they just saw like a wound get packed. Not
With
even
cameras?
a day
No,
ago.
but yeah, they're gonna pack it with film. I'm trying to develop that.
Dude, they got. She brought that dress. Like,
Back with the dress.
They're gonna
Yeah.
bury her in that, dude. What do you mean? She knew she was gonna die.
that's
she gave
true
up.
though. They are.
She
yeah.
gave up the minute she bought that dress. She was like, "Fuck
Fuck.
it, dude. I'm out of here."
Yeah. It was
Um,
fire though. It was fire.
I kind of love that they beat the other two journalists to that final picture. I think they deserved it
Yeah.
more. You know?
Yeah, because they. I wonder if they were just
Didn't they-
in
didn't
the
they get
gear
got?
or actually
They
in
did
the
not
military.
get got no.
No, because they thought that the final decoy
yeah,
car
yeah.
was
Yep.
the president. You know, stupid. There's no way
Dumbasses,
that-
bro.
yeah.
Dumbasses. That just goes to show you though that Lee is a hardened fucking
Yeah.
war journalist. She knew, she could smell it. She's like, this
Mhm.
this rat fuck is still in this house. I can smell him.
Yeah, she
They
saw
know
the
they're like-
bitch.
Yeah.
They know their intuition though, because oh boy, that died, the old man. He's
Sammy?
like, I'm gonna die here.
Yeah,
Like-
he was like, "This is death. Somebody's dying here." And then the other
Yeah.
two died, and he's like, "I'm probably still gonna die, but I gotta save my boys. I ride or die."
Yeah,
And there he rode endoed.
But like their like intuition for like what's gonna happen is so like high. Like
I mean, when you see it, dude, it seems like
Yeah.
they've lived through some shits. She was covering like civil wars in Africa and or some shit.
but also
Like,
too, this war it didn't. This is not like a 1 year war. They probably been covering this for a few years.
14 months, they said, right?
All right, so
Yeah.
it's like almost it's like a year and 2 months war. That's actually kind of I don't know if that gets resolved that quick, but fair.
I mean,
Hey,
it
man, you don't
depends,
know.
dude.
You got the army dropping whole bombs on cities, killing
Yeah.
millions.
I think
But
people,
I think
oh,
there's-
dude, go ahead.
There's too many sides. I think
Too many sides, yeah.
like because now that the loyalists are gone, who's gonna be like the power? And are they gonna be like, oh no, hey, we're just gonna split this like 3 ways? Or are you guys gonna be? There's no way.
Yeah.
Like Florida and the Western will start fighting.
But they're going to lose. Florida's going to lose, dude.
You know how
What-
big Texas is?
What do they got? Fucking Oklahoma?
I mean, that's why they're the Western forces are strong though, because California and Texas are big as fuck.
I mean,
Like-
they're like, aren't they the two biggest economies in the U.S. as well? Like,
yeah, and I mean,
they're massive.
And they
just
got the most
people.
votes.
Yeah, and they got the most votes. I mean, think about all those MS-13s in California, dude, who are just ready to fuck somebody up.
Shit.
they're ready, dude. They're
Yeah.
they're about to either that or they're going to join the cartel.
And, the cartel's part of fucking Texas. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
You know the cartel's in Texas, bro.
Nah,
Come
I
on.
said dude, New Mexico though.
New
It's the
Mexico got their
Colombians.
asses whooped. Are you kidding me? They were the
That's
first
'cause-
ones to fall, bro. They're right
No,
next to them.
They were just waiting. They're
No.
the MS-13s are waiting to see how it played out.
It would be the Colombians would be funding the Florida people,
Uh-huh.
while the Mexicans would be funding Texas.
Yeah, well, those Colombians would have gotten fucked though. Not enough
Dude.
cocaine in the world, dude. Not enough Tony Montanas in the world. All right. We've been at it for 49 minutes. I don't know that we can suck anything else out of this movie, to be honest with you. This movie's fantastic. It deserves everything. I need
Yeah,
a
it
double.
surprised me.
I need a triple feature of like this. Oh my god, a quadruple feature of this Full Metal Jacket Saving Private Ryan in 1917, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'd be weeping all over the place for some dead white people. I'd be like, oh my god, no.
James would leave for the last movie, but I'd stick around.
No, we wouldn't end on 1917. You start with 1917. Out of those four movies, it's the worst, I would say. I love
Yeah,
1917, but
probably.
this movie moved me, dude. I was about when what's his name, Sammy died. I almost cried, bro. I
That,
was
like,
so
fire
close to
scene?
shedding a tear. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, and he's like, you can see that he's like experienced the euphoria of death or whatever, and his like last synapses are firing. Oh, dude. And then you see Joel screaming, and all you hear is the military sounds around him.
Mhm.
That
This
shit was
goddamn
fucked.
movie
Yeah.
making, dude. This is the magic of cinema, right
I'm
here.
saying
Yeah.
though, Alex probably went through so much shit doing this. He's like, you know what? I can't take that anymore.
I mean, he put his fucking heart and soul into it. That's why it's his last film ever. He
Now I
never
think it's
made
really
another
gonna
one.
happen, and now he's scarred.
Yeah, he made
Yeah.
himself
I gave him
believe
the
it's real.
idea. I gave him the idea. It's over. Schrodinger's cat.
Oh shit, you're right.
All right, boys. Let's move on to rankings. I need a score for Alex Garland's Civil War.
I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10 press vests.
Gotta keep that. You gotta keep that shit on you,
Thing
dude.
on me.
Dude,
Yeah.
she gets rocked so early in the movie too, Jesse.
I mean,
She-
Dude, just the suicide bomber scene opening with that is crazy, dude.
yeah.
That lady runs up crazy with that
As
American
soon as that
flag.
happened, I knew this shit was gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, it really popped the hell
Yeah.
off. I don't know how they lived through that. That explosion seemed kind of big. I don't know if that car would have
Yeah.
really blocked that much sound off or whatever, but you know, I'm no physicist. I don't know shit
Their
about
eardrums
shit.
were probably shattered. I don't know.
Oh, there's no way they're casually talking at the bar later that night. She's like, "What?"
Because like grenades, it's like 5 meter kill radius, 15 meter like damage or whatever. Like they were getting got from what she had. Like
It's
that
because
was-
of the water, dude. The water, you know, because it was a water truck. You
The
know,
water
it
truck wasn't in
saved
front
them.
of them. It was that
they were in
wimpy
front
ass
of a cop
police
or
car.
whatever,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, at least they didn't get hit by the direct blast, but I don't know if the car would have dissipated that much like force off of them. But again,
I think the car would have shot into them, and they would have at least got hit by the car. Like
there's a little bump and a little bruise, you know.
But yeah, the car they ate it though.
Yeah, it did. It ate
Yeah.
the shit out of that. Maybe it was
Yeah.
fully
Hey,
armored up, you know?
It was a Toyota, dude. Come on.
I mean, those
built
things
to
are built
last.
tough, dude. If that
Yeah,
was the
you're
Tacoma, that shit would have ate that bomb. It would have just sucked that shit down. All right, James, what are you giving Civil War?
I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I think it's that
Oh,
strong.
shit.
I don't know if it's a 10, but maybe after rewatching. But first time,
Yeah, maybe
strong
after a
9.5.
rewatch.
Yeah,
I'm also giving this shit a 9.5. I think after a rewatch, it's either going to be an 8.5 or a 10. One of
Yeah.
the two. It's either jumping down or going up to a perfect movie. But
I'm comfortable calling this a 9 though. If I rewatch it, I'm like it's still good, but it doesn't,
what if we watch
the
it in a
sound
couple of
alone.
years and we're like, this is kind of mid. What are we doing?
Or we're like living it and we're like, this is meta.
We're like watching it as bombs are going off behind us and
Yeah.
there's like lights flashing and shit. I'll
Yeah.
podcast the shit out of that. Are you kidding me? I turn on the camera so fucking fast.
Then we are gonna have to just be journalists in the field.
I
Yeah, we got
mean, but at that point, what else are you doing? You
What do you got to
know?
lose? The
Yeah.
world's falling apart.
Exactly. You're
probably gonna
fucked
die
if
in
you
your
don't.
home.
Yeah. Yeah.
until they shoot you on sight at the Capitol, man.
But shit, I'm gonna get shot in my home. I'm gonna be taking a poop using the last square of tissue I got to wipe my ass, and then I'm gonna catch a grenade to the side of the head or whatever.
Dude,
Shit.
they were just driving around, playing around, and got shot in the chest.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. My man ate a bullet because he was having a good time or whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, that means that Civil War gets a sooner or later rating of 9.33 repeating, and that also
Is
means
that our
that
highest? Is that our highest for the year so far?
no, because didn't we all gave Anatomy of a Fall like
I think we
perfect,
watched
right?
Oscar movies this year, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean,
So
yeah.
if we
Anatomy
start
of-
our year after Oscars, then yes.
Yes. I mean, well, if we started after Oscars, we've seen Roadhouse, Immaculate Monkey Man, and Civil War. So we probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I think it is, though. Other than the Oscar movies, it is 100%. It's the only movie that wasn't mid that we've
exactly.
seen. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you gave Mean Girls a 9, but like James and I gave it a 7.5. Like, other than that, Triple R was also mid for James and I.
Yeah,
You
we're
also gave
disappointed.
that one a really high one. Yeah, everything else is just mid, but this one deserves it. Look, we
Yeah.
can't always watch mid movies, okay? Sometimes we got to see some straight certified hood classics.
Yeah, we may watch a mid movie next week.
Well, what are we watching next week?
I was gonna throw this a suggestion.
Really quick, throw it out there. We're about to
Yeah.
end, but hit me with it.
Kirsten Dunst has a tennis movie called Wimbledon, and since we're probably gonna see Challenger with Zendaya, so you got two Mary Janes.
Well, why don't we just
in
watch-
tennis movies?
Why don't we just watch the one with Emma Stone as well?
Oh my god.
That's actually
Back
I
to
like
back.
that movie.
I mean, that's a lot of mid. That's a lot of mid movies. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I want to see what.
What about Bo's Afraid?
Nah, dude,
still-
I'm not watching that.
I still haven't seen it. I
It's
still
so
need to
long.
see it. Man,
it's 3
I'll watch
hours.
it, Eric. I don't care. You know, I like having those in my back pocket just in case we got to record something on the fly. But we do have to plan around some of the things that are happening where I'm not going to be here on Sundays. So we can discuss that
All
after
right.
the podcast, though. I'm gonna, get the whole spiel. Like, comment, subscribe. You know where to find us. Most of the time, we actually post the videos that we record live on Sundays. I fucked up last week because I was traveling for work. But until then, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.